Well, boys and girls, I have no idea what's in store in this one. We might end up leaving. We might end up doing some transfers. We might end up winning some games in Europe. Is there a fourth option? There probably is. I don't know what's going on. There's no money, but there's also no jobs. And we beat Dynamo Kiev 6-0. So I have no idea how good we are or how long we should stay. So yeah, this is the situation. We've got absolutely no money for transfers. We're already way over our budget. We've had to sell our best player just to balance the books. We didn't get to reinvest any of the money. My director of football's trying to bring in players we can't afford, and I'm letting him because we don't have any defenders. There's no jobs available. The only job that's available is at Aberystwyth, and we are not going to Aberystwyth. But while all that's going on, we played our first Europa League qualifier and won 6-0. So I don't know. We might be good. We might be rubbish. We might be here for 5 more years. We might be leaving in 10 minutes. We're going to wait and see what happens. Who knows? Right, here you go. Joel Bagan is going to be joining us. He's done the strange tour through Europe, spent a lot of time at various Belgian clubs, but now makes his way to Turkey. At least we've got left backs now. But yeah, we desperately need we don't have a right back at the club. Hugenhout is a centre back. So we really need a right back. We're trying to sign a midfielder and a centre back. I hope my director of football knows what he's doing. I don't know that there needs to be any more. I mean, in an ideal world, they'd add tier 7 in England. That would be my preference. Oh, hang on. That's not a good start. I don't think they will go down because they obviously need to make sure the data is good for every league, that every tier that they go down, they're going to have to make sure that data is spot on. So adding tier 7 would be a nice starting point. Going as deep as possible in England would be great, but the issue that you have with the tier 8, tier 10 databases doesn't go away just because Sports Interactive add the leagues. A bad conference player is already close to 1 on a lot of his attributes. So how do you differentiate a tier 6 level player from a tier 10 level player? They'd have to completely redo the way the attribute system works to be able to add in down to tier 10. It's why tier 10 databases don't really work, because there's no way to make those players significantly worse than the tier 6 players. All right, let's have another football goal. Hey. Right, there you go. We're through to the next round. Oh, wow. Straight into Mulder next week, then. Where's Scully, eh? Ishmael wants a new contract. Does he not realise we've got no money? I would love to give him a new contract. He's going to be a superstar. I'm surprised he hasn't already been called up into the Turkish national team. But that doesn't mean we can afford to give him any money. Oh. We'll try. We've just given it all to Joel Bagan or whatever his name was. The bag. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. This is a problem. How long has he got left on his contract? He's still got 2 years left, but we're going to make him unhappy here. Oh, dearie me. We can't afford his contract. Right, let's throw on all the clauses. Oh, well. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. We're going to have to sell him. Which I guess means Micah Beerif will get his chance. They've already got Livakovic. Why do they need to steal my goalkeeper? They've already got one of the boys to play in goal. Hein, we can't replace him. I can't give him a pay rise. We're just going to have to convince him to have a high value and hope they don't pay it. Because we also have to try and keep him happy. I know, but I can't offer him anything. Can we have more money if we do that? No, can't even do that trick. None of the tricks work. Timmy! I mean, I can't sign him anyway, but I just want him to come and hang out with me for a week. Come and have a week in Turkey, Timmy. I'm basically in a no-lose situation here. Because either we have a miracle season because I'm a magical miracle worker, or it all goes wrong because they didn't give me any money. But either way, there's not really a way I can fail this season. So I'm pretty comfortable just seeing out the last year of my contract and then jumping on a plane back to England and waiting for the phone to ring. Go work at the Snow Dome. I hear they've got a recent vacancy. There we go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. We might not make it to the group stage, though. That would be unfortunate if that happened. Encourage! We need to be in the lead from the first leg. So we're going for it. Surely, surely, football goal. Come on, then. Do a football. Do a football. I really need my toilet roll. I'm going to go and find a toilet roll after this match. Or else I'm going to lose the ability to speak. It's taking all the effort I've got to keep my nose contents contained within my nose currently. And it's very difficult to do that whilst speaking. That's a problem. That's a significant problem. I will hydrate. Unacceptable. Right, here we go. Here we go. It's a lovely cross. Micah Birith! Come on, then! Lovely, lovely, lovely. These tissues smell funny. The annoying thing is I don't even feel ill. It's just my nose is running and it's really annoying. I would like it to stop, please. That's a problem. Oh, dear. Now Poku's picked up a knock. Right, come on, let's have a football goal. That is a football goal. Was he onside? The linesman's waving his flag around. Boo and hiss. Are we staying in Turkey? I mean, we're still in Turkey currently. We won't be here forever, but we also can't leave because there's no jobs. So at the moment, we are still in Turkey. Oh, that's hideous. That is hideous. If Hines scored a goal in Europe for me. Right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Come on! Lovely, lovely, lovely. It's back on. What, have we got a winner in us? Come on, boys. Do a winner. We don't want penalties. We want to win it now. Do a winner. Do a football. Why is Birith not scored yet? Looks like it's going to be a penalty shootout. It'll be fine. Right, Hines saving this one. I can taste it. Look at he's doing his thrusts. Come on! Lovely, lovely, lovely. Come on, Bobby. You know what to do. Here he comes, trotting along. Just keep on running and hit it. Come on, it was never in doubt. Micah Birith. This is interesting. Big chunk of extra money. Maybe we can stay in Turkey forever after all. Welcome along, Cultaholic. Thank you very much for the raid. You're watching a man suffer and decide whether or not he wants to leave Turkey because there's no money here. And apparently some money has just arrived here. So that's nice. Yeah, this is one of the new FM24 features that I've not actually seen happen yet. So it's a new 3-year TV contract. That is an 18% rise on the current one. So it's not going to go up again for 3 years. But if we keep increasing the reputation of the league, in 3 years' time, the TV deal goes up again. So the more you increase the profile of a league, the more the TV money goes up to allow you to build a league up over time. Right, let's do football. I'm now going to sing that from now on, apparently. By the way, boys and girls, I need you to help me make a short list of games to take to the woods with me. We're off on our annual trip to the cabin in the woods in about 10 days. So I'll have to take the PS5, which I think we were going to do anyway. We're getting thumped here. Is it just me and Andy will be there, Short Stay will be there. But the rest of the offspring can't come because they have work and college and things. Some Liberty will be part of the Game of the Year. I have campaigned for that. Pab says no. Because I am quite strict on remakes, DLCs, multi-platform releases. None of it ever counts. It has to be newly released for the first time that year for it to count for our Game of the Year awards. And it's been that way for 15 years that we've had in place for so long. Because it's a remake, it's not eligible for Game of the Year. Fire Emblem was this year. I didn't really like the new Fire Emblem as much as the previous one. Can't remember what it was called. Was that this year even? I feel like that wasn't even this year. There's not been a Pokemon game this year, has there? I don't think. So without having played 4 of them, I'm fairly confident my top 5 will be Fire Emblem, Baldur's Gate, Spider-Man, Mario Wonder, and Hogwarts Legacy. And I'll just have to play enough of them to have things to say about all of them. We each have to bring a short list of 5. Our team is significantly worse. Oh, hello. Hello. Not a massive fan of the sponsor because their manager just randomly resigned on the 9th of August. Oh, to become Wales manager. Of course he did. We'll just keep an eye on the situation. Maybe they've already got someone ready lined up. Oh, wow. And that's before the Besiktas game. So that draw's happened on the Monday, and on Thursday we have to be in Denmark. That seems harsh. We've got a mutiny on our hands here, and there's nothing I can do about it. I need to jump ship before this takes a turn. I can't offer him a new contract. We haven't got any money. I've made this decision with the club's best interest at heart, as always. You can't claim this is for the good of the team. I can. We can't afford to do it. At this point, do we offer Ismail out? It seems like an insane thing to do, but it gives us a pile of money and solves a mutiny problem. I think we have to, don't we? Which is a real shame for one of our best players who's come for our own youth system. No one's interested in him. Oh, my. I do like me a flavoured sparkling water. Come on. But because the cans are smaller, we brought 2 in. Because I'm poorly, which means I'm piling the liquids on to stop myself coughing constantly. It is nice, though. Very cucumbery. Oh, God. It gets worse and worse. There you go. We've won our away leg, boys and girls. We might have a chance here. Do I ever get bored in Football Manager? I do not, no. I like Football Manager. And we've lost a Lacey for 5 weeks, which is not ideal. Oh, wow, they've put me on a coaching course. What a time to be alive. I'm doing my Continental C. Come on then, boys. Let's do a football. Are there many jobs in the leagues I've added? Those leagues won't add until next summer. It doesn't happen instantly. So there'll be loads of jobs available next summer when my contract's up here. The forever captain, which does make me more tempted to see out the season here and just let the contract run down and leave at the end of the contract. What if we win the Europa League? Well, that's a big if, isn't it? We might not even qualify for it yet. Well, then I'll do that then, probably. Come on, Bobby, stick it in the top corner. Oh! Oh! Lovely. Bobby Clark's quite good. Right, we are in the Europa League stage. There you go. Big pile of money. There's our fixtures. They all look winnable. Let's win every single one of them. They still haven't replied to me about me asking for money. Ah, now they have. They rejected both. Please give me some money. We can't play our players, we'll risk losing them. We believe the current wage budget is sufficient. We're literally going to lose our best young player. They'll go elsewhere. We're not willing to consider this request for the club's financial position is projected to deteriorate. But it always will be. I'm leaking it. I'm leaking this to the press. This is massively risky. Do I leak this? Do I leak? I'm leaking it. There could be unforeseen consequences. I don't know what what unforeseen consequences could there be? The foreseen consequences are they fire me. I don't know what the unforeseen ones could be. And then let's see, with rumours circulating that a request for an improved wage budget was turned down, can you express your feelings towards the president at this stage? Yes, I can. Let's have a look. I'm very disappointed that the money wasn't made available, and to be honest, it's like to strain things even further. There's days where things go well, and no, it's the bottom one. I'm disappointed. Oh, my word! I mean, it still doesn't cover what we're already spending. I have never known that work before. Well, hold on then. Hi, board. Me again. I'd like some transfer money now, please. We only recently updated the club's budgets. Do I leak it again? I'm going to leak again. See, this is a harder decision now. Because ultimately, what they've done there doesn't help at all. Alex, thank you very much for the gifted sub. Is there a way to... I want to see if I'm still untouchable. If I'm still untouchable, I'm leaking it. I'll see now the board. I see what you've done there, board. I feel like we're about to clash again. You've given me the money I asked for, and now you're selling my goalkeeper out from under me. Interesting. There's literally no way to replace him because you're only giving me 15% revenue, which leaves me with no option but to protest. He's got a lot to offer the club, and I feel the team will be weakened by his loss. That's fair enough. We'll pull out of our talks and ensure he stays here. Okay. Didn't have to escalate quite as far as I thought I'd have to. He sent me on a coaching course. He's given me an extra 10 grand a week, and he's just doing as he's told with transfers. I would like to point out, I have got his pokey little club into the Europa League stage and made him 3 million quid. But I am definitely showing him who wears the trousers in this relationship. Come on, fatty, come and get me. I ain't afraid of you. Beautiful. Am I on the... I should be a club legend. The man who challenged Fatty. I'm only on favoured personnel. What else can we bully Fatty into doing? It's a good... Oh, there's no more board requests I can do. Fatty's hiding from me. He's not taking my calls. So we want him to be at least accomplished at centre-back. Right, can we have you for free, please? Because you'd be perfect. Let's see, we can't afford his wages. No. We're just going to take that down here. We haven't got any money. So can we also not pay you any money? No? Okay. We tried. Are you free? You're not quite as good. Can you be free, please? Right, we can afford 400. We might be able to loan that guy from Galatasaray with Hein going as well. Look how miserable he is. Don't sign for me then, you misery. My word. I've never seen such an angry little head. Right, so he's half decent, the little angry face. So he could potentially come in for Hein. The problem is we actually might be in the kind of pickle where we sell Hein but can't even afford the wages on a replacement. Which would be absurd. Not the time, Micah. This was not the time. Right. Let's just get these youngsters in. I mean, he is trash. Absolute trash. But he can play centre-back, which is different to a lot of the players we've got in the squad at the moment. Who the hell are you? I thought he'd already gone somewhere else. Right. Hold the phone. I'm actually getting to negotiate this one. Can we get a loan back in? Because that would be sensational if we could. I'm not even interested in getting the fee as high as possible. I just want to keep him. I mean, he is registered for our Europa League squad, isn't he? No, they won't do a loan back. Hibs at home as well. That is a must-win game. If we're serious about progressing into the knockout rounds, we've got to be able to beat the likes of Hibs. Right, come on, let's do a football. Bobby Clark against his former club. Celebrate, you coward. I mean, if he's had enough of football, he may as well just pack it in. He'll have made enough to be set for life. One £300,000 a week contract at Man United is enough to set you up. If he's not enjoying it, I'd rather just give up at the end of my Man United contract than go the Dele Alli route. Bobby Clark. There you go. He celebrates that one. We're thumping Hibs here. Oh! Carl Jacob Hein, I am going to kiss you on the mouth. What a man. Make him captain immediately. That is outstanding news. Oh, what a man. Is there any way I can squeeze him in game? I just want to squeeze him and tell him I love him. It's rare I've ever got that excited about a contract negotiation. Yes, Takori can come off the transfer list. He's nearly 36. But it looks like he's sticking around. I don't even want an interview now. If they come in and offer me the interview, I'm going to hind them. That's what we call it now. They're getting hined if they offer me an interview. Just scream, balls to you! And smack their contract out of their hands, which is how I imagine he did it. Right, we're going to squeeze in one more league game. Just to celebrate the fact that Hein is still here. Love that man. Can we set his transfer value stupid high now without him getting upset? Right, come on then. Let's do a football. The next issue we're going to have to deal with at some point is Micah Beerith, who wants game time. But how can we give it to him when Ishmael's playing the way he is and he's now on a big money contract? But I did used to enjoy a Baileys with ice. Didn't like it in coffees or anything like that. Didn't like it warm. But icy cold, very good beverage. If they did a non-alcoholic version of that, which they might do these days, some of these alcohol-free drinks are getting very tasty. I'd be all over I mean, I guess just having a glass of milk is the non-alcoholic version, isn't it? But yeah, we'll certainly stock up on some non-alcoholic Guinness. Anna got like a mixed pack of alcohol-free Brewdog, which are all right. Some of them are a bit hoppy for me. Like I say, was never really much of a beer guy. I don't know how non-alcoholic drinks are taxed. Are they taxed the same way as alcoholic ones? I don't know how it works. But yeah, they are very expensive. I guess just because they know they can get away with it is the main reason. We've let a 2-goal lead slip here, which is a little unfortunate. Right. I think we might leave it there for tonight. In fact, when does our transfer window close? I would quite like to survive the window with Hines still at the club. Transfer window closes on the 15th, so we do have to play Regensburg before then. Right, there you go, boys and girls. Another big win. We're about to hit the end of the transfer window. But each one of these wins is worth £540,000. We are actually increasing the amount of money we've got at the moment because of this Europa League run. And fingers crossed we survive transfer deadline day without Hein leaving. He's already turned down one move to Saudi Arabia. Is Chris there? Or we're finishing the window. Balls to him. Unless he comes in and says, no, I need to start editing right now. We're finishing the window. Because, you know, we're not planning on doing any business. We're just trying to survive. Please survive the day without losing any key players. Please, please, please. That would be super. Please and thank you. 8 hours left to survive. I don't even know when the Saudi Arabian window closes. So this might not even be us surviving losing him. But there hasn't been an offer come in yet. It would all have to happen very quickly at this point. 6 hours to go. 5 hours to go. Hein is still here. 3 hours to go. Hein is still here. 2 hours to go. Hein is still here, everybody. Do you reckon we could try for that Galatasaray defender one more time? Might be worth a go. With 2 hours to go if he's not gone anywhere. We'll make the offer anyway. You never know. No, they've rejected it. Never mind. 1 hour to go. I think we're keeping him. Boom. Transfer window survived. There's nearly £4 million in the bank. We're looking good in the league, 7th in the league. We've won both our games in Europe. Yes, we don't really have a defence still, but that feels like a problem for us to worry about tomorrow. We kept this wonderful, beautiful, phenomenal man, and I will forever love him for it. He's the solution to Arsenal's goalkeeping problems. Bin off Raya and Ramsdale. We want Sakal in goal. Goodness me. Right, let's find somebody to raid.